What is going on YouTube? My name is Lucas, and today I'm excited to bring this one to you guys. I truthfully am, and I should have brought this one a long time ago. And as more and more news breaks on this company, it only made sense for me to drop this one today. So the ticker we're going to be talking about is IDEX, and the company is Ideanomics. Super excited about this one. Obviously, you guys are familiar with it. You know that they are very involved with the EV sector, but they're also involved with a lot of, renewable energy and a lot of clean energy that we're pushing forward. I mean, this company really does do a lot, and they do provide a lot of options in the EV, and it's up and coming, and it's going to be very cool to see. So if you're interested in this company, I suggest you stay tuned right after this. We start talking about IDEX, Ideanomics, I ask that you guys smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, comment down below, and now it's time to get into the video. You guys know, and I know, that the electrical vehicle movement was just astronomical. It was massive. They were coming in all different kinds of directions. I mean, they were coming in from over here in SPAC form. They were entering into the market in an IPO in this form. I mean, they are doing all kinds of stuff. And so what is absolutely amazing to see is really the uniqueness in which this, EV movement has brought in. Obviously, you're talking about buses, you're talking about everyday cars, SUVs, trucks, over-the-road tractor trailers. I mean, the endless opportunities that came from this EV movement obviously is massive. But the thing is we're still progressing and getting into that movement. And, obviously we have a new president that is extremely, clean energy, really pushing for this sector to be successful, and rightfully so. Like I said in my last couple of videos, as a world, we would like to see cleaner energy. We'd like to see the world to be a little bit more, clean. We want to obviously be able to have our earth last a lot longer. And so that's what made me excited to actually bring you this information on this company, because they are so heavily involved in the EV sector, but they do also other things. So what we're going to do is I'm going to provide you information on this company very quick, because I know most of you guys are aware of what this company is involved with. So swing it on over here. What does IDEX do? Ideanomics describes itself as a global fintech company for transformative industries applying technologies such as AI and blockchain as part of smart financial services. It offers services through two divisions, Mobile Energy Group, or MEG, which you'll hear a lot of, and Ideanomics Capital. While MEG is a full-service platform that finances, maintains, and supports eco-friendly commercial transportation solutions, Ideanomics Capital is a global financial services ecosystem of AI and machine learning solutions. Its mission is to facilitate the adoption of commercial electric vehicles, EVs, and support next-generation financial services and fintech products. So really right there, that is a mouthful. That is a lot of information. And so as you can see, they really divide off into two complete segments, and each one provides a massive service to the overall picture, which is Ideanomics, which is ticker symbol IDEX. What was this company founded on? What is the intent of this company? Because they have the two segments, and they have two complete different visions. Obviously, one is fintech. It's going more towards the financial aspect. And then you have this one over here, which is EV and really clean energy and that. It's awesome to see the two divisions and really two different ways to generate revenue. So now we're going to dive into this one. Founded in 2017 as business transformation of an existing media company, Ideanomics has become a fintech firm through the strategic acquisitions, direct investments, and joint ventures. Throughout these changes, the company remains steadfast in the commitment to investing and promoting innovative solutions. Ideanomics' next chapter is building next-generation technology ecosystems for alternate energy-powered transportation services and disruptive fintech solutions for the financial services industry. Very awesome. And what we're going to do now is we're going to dive in, and we're going to see some of the things that they've accomplished, in the last year. So obviously, this piece that I'm going to provide now was actually done January 2021, but the biggest thing I want to do is get through all of 2020 and everything that they were able to accomplish in the year 2020 And because we understand how 2020 was, obviously you have the pandemic, and then you really kind of had a monster dip off in the entire thing when the pandemic started in February and March. So what was this company able to accomplish as a true penny stock at the time? So 2021 in January, they announced a definitive agreement to acquire Wave Inc. And we're going to dive into that piece because that is a big, acquisition right there, and very, very cool. So then in November 2020, they announced a definitive agreement to acquire Timios Holdings Corporation, which I think was very, very good as well. I read a lot of information on that. And, these acquisitions are big time. I mean, you go out and you acquire a company, they're coming into you and you believe in that company for a reason. So these are some big time things. October 2020, they invested in California-based e-tractor company Solatrack. And then June 2020 unveils Medici Motors Works branding and positioning. In June 2020, enters into a series of agreements with the town of West Hartford for Fintech Village. June 2020, it enters into an agreement to sell Grapevine, FinTalk, and Comments Radar. May 2020, Ideanomics Meg Center in Quadeo opens for operations. And then it says they announce a 1 million square foot flagship EV sales support and maintenance center in that exact same city in March of 2020. So as you guys can see, they were able to not only acquire companies, but they were able to put some, equity into some companies, and then they were able to open a massive facility. All this is absolutely amazing information, and we're going to at least dive into some of that. I honestly think that charging stations are going to be one of the biggest pieces to come from, obviously, electrical vehicles and the electrical vehicle movement. And the reason I say it is because ideally what you're doing is you're recreating the entire, idea of a gas station. And you're going to have to start plugging in, no pun intended, all these charging stations across the United States and across the world. If that truly is the direction at which we're heading, and you're obviously going to push EVs very hard, then you obviously have to start incorporating charging stations in every facet of however you can imagine. I mean, gas stations are everywhere, and they need to be everywhere because you never know at what point you're going to need gas wherever you may be. So a charging station is going to have to be readily available, and if they're going to start to become where, this charging station applies to this vehicle, then they're going to have to be readily available across the world. And so in this situation, I think that this is very significant for the likes of Ideanomics because they went out and acquired Wave here just like the other day. So founded in 2011, they're headquartered in Salt Lake City, Utah. Wave is a leading provider of inductive wireless charging solutions for medium and heavy-duty electric vehicles. Embedded in roadways and charging vehicles during scheduled stops, the fully automated hands-free Wave system eliminates battery range limitations and enables fleets to achieve driving range that match that of internal combustion engines. So it sounds very cool. Basically what you're doing is you're pulling up and it's just going to be a charging system. There's no plugging in feature. It's literally you pull up and it starts the charging process. I think that's going to be very significant, and it's unlike any other charging station we've seen. Deployed since 2012, Wave has demonstrated the capability to develop and integrate high-powered charging systems into heavy-duty electric vehicles from leading commercial EV manufacturers with commercially available wireless charging systems up to 250 kilowatts and higher power systems in development. Wave provides custom fleet solutions for mass transit, logistics, airport and campus shuttles, drayage fleets, and off-road vehicles at ports and industrial sites. Wireless charging systems offer several compelling benefits over plug-in based charging systems, including reduced maintenance, improved health and safety of the expedited energy connection. Furthermore, wireless in-route charging enables greater route lengths or smaller batteries while also maintaining battery life. Extremely important. Every piece of information right there is absolutely important. And like I said, it's another creative way to charge a vehicle. It's not having to get out and plug in the vehicle. You're literally pulling up to the station and it's a wireless connection. Very cool. So now we're changing gears. Same company, just the different sector. So this is going to be more in the fintech, and obviously Timios is obviously a massive acquisition in that sector. Obviously, as you're trying to grow and trying to expand your fintech, segment, This is something that you look forward to, and obviously this acquisition is pretty big. So swinging on over here, Tamios, a nationwide title and settlement solutions provider, has been expanding in recent years through offering innovative and freedom of choice friendly solutions for real estate transactions, including residential and commercial title insurance and closing and settlement services, as well as specialized offerings for mortgage industry. Ideanomics expects that Tamios will become one of the cornerstones of Ideanomics Capital, the company's fintech business unit, which focuses on leveraging technology innovation to improve efficiency, transparency, and profitability for the financial services industry. Tamios combines difficult to obtain licenses and a knowledgeable and experienced team and a scalable solutions platform to deliver best-in-class service through both centralized processing and localized branch network. Ideanomics will assist Tamios in scaling its business in various ways, including referring, client acquisition, and product innovation. Founded in 2008 by real estate industry veteran Trevor Stauffer, Tamios' vision is to bring honesty and transparency to real estate transactions. Mr. Stauffer, who currently serves as Tamios' chairman of the board, believes that the real estate process has been overly complicated to the detriment of consumers and commercial clients. The company offers title and settlement, appraisal management, and real estate owned title and closing services in 44 states and currently serves more than 280 national regional clients. Very, very cool to see. Obviously, real estate is going to be a very major part of fintech. And, as you continue to see some of these fintech companies develop, real estate and obviously going and getting a home loan is going to be a vital piece to what they're trying to accomplish. A lot of the stuff that you're seeing with fintech, at least what I'm seeing, is that everything is going to be managed through one app, and everything is going to be able to be handled through your phone, through your iPad, or whatever option you choose, or even like your Android, some of that type of stuff. It's going to be just amazing to see the capabilities of just being able to manage things from your phone and just get it done there instead of having to go to an actual bank and fill out all the paperwork in person and doing everything like that. That's why it's kind of cool to see companies like Rocket Mortgage and some other companies similar to that just give you the ability to do everything from your phone or, like I said, your iPad or whatever you choose, and just get that accomplished. And that's very similar, it sounds like, to what they're trying to accomplish here. So before I dive into the chart, I wanted to really provide you a forecast from the analyst that is covering this. And so we're swinging on over here. According to CNN Business, the one analyst covering IDEX, stock has rated it as a buy. The analyst expects the stock to reach $5 in the next 12 months, which implies a 57% upside. But the thing is, guys, is I've seen a very bullish, kind of aggressive, viewpoint on this from a lot of YouTubers and from a lot of people on StockTwits. And the reason I say that is just because I think it all depends truly how bullish you are and how much you believe in this company. How much that you honestly think that they're going to execute and come through on every, EV aspect that they're talking about. How much are they going to really start to incorporate the fintech? What all are they going to go out and acquire and do in 2021, since we are just now entering into 2021? What is the new president and vice president going to be able to provide this company, moving forward with clean energy and renewable energy and really pushing EV? I mean, those are the things you have to kind of keep in mind, and really some of the things that obviously are going to help benefit this company, but it all then comes down to execution and following through with their plan. And it sounds like a lot of people have a lot of faith in this company. Obviously, this is my first video on Ideanomics, and so I'm going to continue to provide video and outlook for this company. And so I'm kind of at the neutral stage right now. I have been tracking this stock since roughly around like 25 cents. But, obviously, I'm now coming through with a video, and I wanted to provide it to you because I am excited, and a lot of people have asked for it. So here it is. Now, we've come to my favorite part of any video, and that is chart breaking down time. So let's swing on over here and check out IDEX, Ideanomics. So today, it opened at $3.22, and got as high as $3.23. Its low was $3.05. Current volume is 27.01 million. Market cap is 1.095 billion. 52-week high is $4.75. 52-week low is 28 cents. And its average volume is 44.93 million. Now, this is a 3-month chart. It closed today at $3.18. That was down 2.75%. But then it proceeded to go up in the after hours, wrapping out the day at $3.21, up 0.94%. Now, like I said, guys, I do remember this stock back when it was like 23 cents, and they were really kind of just becoming fresh on the scene. I do remember a lot through this entire progress, a lot of the stuff that I really hit on for milestones. I remember the tractor. I remember the aspects of, them really pushing the EV. I just didn't dive so much in that I realized that they were doing a fintech option, and then also, obviously, the electrical vehicle option. I do think that this company has a bright future if they can continue to do the things that they are forecasting, and they are obviously going out and getting acquisitions and doing some major things in that field. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I mean, I'm telling you guys, IDEX looks to be like a special one, and I know it's made some monster runs, but they do have a bright future, and EVs have barely just begun in a lot of aspects. Obviously charging stations are very fresh, and there's just a lot that is going on, plus fintech is becoming very, very relevant. So this company does have a bright future. I do want to remind you guys, I'm not a financial advisor, and anything I say in this video is for pure entertainment purposes only, and that's exactly what I'm here to do, is entertain. And you guys know how to do it. If you like this video, smash that like button. It helps out tremendously. And if you enjoy the content, because I'm going to keep the content flowing, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And as always, have a good day.